Okay, I wanted to make a quick video showing the installation of my Planar 44D heater in my boat. Here's the vent duct. I just went to Home Depot, bought some cheap aluminum 4-inch tubing, 2 foot, for like $6, $7, something like that. Got a $12 444Y connector, and then got a 90-degree elbow connected to that. Put some duct tape on it just to keep the sharp edges away, or safe. Coming around this side, you can see, so there's the hole going out the side of the hull, and I got, let's see, 2 layers of the fiberglass insulation wrapped, and then wrap that in some more HVAC hide extreme tape, some sort of extreme tape. You can see I've got a vent, it was like $4. Attach that, and then going up towards the pilot station. Just I haven't secured the wires yet, but just so there's the controller, very simple controller. Hit them. No, the light's really messing this up. There you go. Anyway, it's installed there. Just real simple. Drill one hole to put the wires through. It has a sticky back on it, and simplicity is nice. I don't need anything too elaborate. And then, let's see, drilling the hole, it was a simple 2-inch hole that I had to drill through the side of the hull. It's always nerve-wracking to drill holes in a boat, but did a lot of measurements and made sure it was where I wanted it, and then just went for it. Turned out fine. Got some gaskets on both sides and in the middle to keep the steel from touching the aluminum. So that's all tightened up. Let's see, looking in the back here. So got the heater. There's the air intake. Mess of wires and everything else. I need to clean all that up. That thing right down here, that's the power. I have that disconnected until I have everything totally secured, and I'll plug it back in. I did plug it in and ran it last night. It's pretty exciting. And then in the Hewescraft, if you look back here, I got all the wires and everything going through that little gap, and then that gap connects to this compartment, and then in the compartment the diesel tank and the pump, and then also that opening coming further back. See, there it is again. That's the power wire. I have that and just kind of had it follow all the way down. Follow there, and then it goes down into the battery compartment down here, and then the house battery is down in this hatch. So it's pretty, that part was just easy, simple, running it and zip tying it to existing lines. Overall, I'd say the toughest part was the planning. I like to plan everything and well ahead of time, and I definitely took my time planning it. The actual install was, I don't know, I'd say 8 to 10 hours, and that's doing this the first time and having to figure out a lot of things. I would definitely encourage anyone who considers themselves mildly handy to give this a go. It's not too difficult, and you can see I just mounted it to. I have a box here, and a lot of these Hewescrafts have a kitchenette in this area, but I just have a storage box that put life jackets and other equipment in. and so it was real easy to pull this out. Just pop eight screws out, and you wind up getting, popping the whole box out, and then it was just a matter of getting the bracket and mounting it. I did have to drill. I received just a L-shaped piece of aluminum as the bracket, and this bracket here. And so I had to do all the measurements and drilling, and the instructions were all in Russian. So they're all in metric. So I had to do the conversions in metric to standard, then run the measurements, and thankfully I'm good at math, so I got everything figured out and drilled everything properly, and it all worked out. Down the bottom, I'll try to show you what this is like. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, that's the whole deal. So Brian at BK Marine Services up in Alaska. Here's his contact info. Super helpful. This guy is, when it comes to customer service, man, he is on top of it. I texted him Sunday at 4:30 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. He got back to me within 2 or 3 minutes. So the customer support, anytime you have questions, he's available. If he's within cell range, he's answering calls and helping his customers. So I would highly, highly recommend Brian for something like this. He's really just top notch, and it would be nice if more people were like him. So yeah, that's my plug for BK Services, and yeah, I'm down here in Washington. I have not been paid for this. I didn't get any deal. I bought this retail, but I know there's a lot of people thinking about installing a heater, and I think this is videos like this are helpful. So that's why I'm doing it. That's all I got. Thanks.